Hace más de 3 lustros, una de las lentes más reconocidas del mundo comenzó a fotografiar mujeres. El resultado ha sido un proyecto en constante crecimiento y reelaboración que ahora llega a México. La exposición Women, New Portraits de Leibovitz refleja el cambio de los papeles que desempeña la mujer.
Women began as a project from 1999 that I did with Susan Sontag. It became a book and a traveling show. It was Susan Sontag's idea. And I was reluctant. I was concerned that the subject, a subject as big and as broad as women, it was just too big. It was like going out and photographing the sea or photographing the ocean. But the idea was to show what women look like now, what roles they play, and the original project really does stand on its own. But Susan and I always talked about it as a work in progress.
Durante su intervención ante los medios, la fotógrafa norteamericana hizo suyas las palabras de la activista Gloria Steinem, presente en la conferencia. Leibovitz se mostró emocionada.
She was with us at our opening in London, and she said, "There is not enough imagery of women in art that show us as whole human beings. Men have been portrayed for a long time. Women need to be visualized. Imagery of women has to catch up." I've come to understand Gloria Steinem's sense of urgency. She has worked for women's rights for over 50 years. Last week I sat down, I'm so emotional, you know.
La exposición abre en la Ciudad de México como parte de una gira global por 10 ciudades. El trabajo de Leibovitz ha capturado a las más importantes personalidades de las últimas décadas, que van desde la reina Isabel de Inglaterra, la cantante Adele o la líder política de Myanmar, Aung San Suu Kyi. Publicaciones como Rolling Stone o Vanity Fair han publicado en sus portadas y páginas los retratos de Leibovitz. No obstante, el compromiso de la fotógrafa es con las mujeres.
I actually spent, from 1999, I spent several weeks on with a beeper on me trying to find domestic violent women that, first of all, not too many would be photographed, but I actually ended up putting several of those women in the original work. How do you update this work? I literally said, what I just said a few minutes ago was really true. I just said, you know, I would like to see these 10 or 15 women that I'm just on the top of my head, I want to put in this. That's where we were headed, and that's where we were going. I felt it was as simple as that. I knew I wanted to do issues. I didn't really know how to get into it. You know, I was planning on going with Malala to refugee camp. We're still working on that.
Dos fotografías se sumarán a este acervo, la de la escritora Elena Poniatowska y la de la abogada especializada en derechos de la mujer, Andrea Medina Rosas.
You know, what I'm going to do with the remainder of my time, I'm going to photograph these women who are directly connected to these, to trying to change the world, you know, in that respect. And we'll be literally adding 5 or 6 women like Andrea and Elena who are doing exactly that. Again, this is a work in progress, and I've learned too as I go along.
La exposición Women, New Portraits de Leibovitz abre al público el 8 de julio en Proyecto Público PRIM Casa Juárez y permanecerá en el recinto hasta el día 31 de julio. La muestra está acompañada de otras actividades y el acceso a la exposición es libre. Noticias 22, Víctor Gaspar.